in the garden, right? The thing that happened, right? They said that Eve talked to wisdom, correct? It was wisdom. The big loud man. This apple got wisdom, right?
Yeah, also this one that you know.
But it's wisdom, right? Wisdom is Sophia, right? Sophia is divine energy that I'm always talking about, right? So what happened in that garden was that woman told another woman what was actually going on. That woman told man, and man was then punished by God, and woman was punished by God at the same time.
The Catholic prayer is, Holy Mary, Mother of God,
and be gay.
Pray for us sinners from now to the hour of our death. Amen. What you think about that?
And be gay.
Now look, I don't understand why they will tell men that are fathers and the sons at the convent to abstain. That goes against the natural process of our anatomy.
Right.
So it's almost as if there's some type of demonic underlying.
Reptilians. Listen, this
That's hard about it.
so listen, I'll blame right into y'all. Y'all didn't think I was going right in with this shit.
I knew you was done.
When you say X-Files or what you saying, just think about that. They don't want you to procreate, but they want to have sex with each other.
Ridiculous.
That's reptilian. That's demonic.
Cannibalism.
That's a spirit of destruction.
Reptile
Because enjoyment to them is not the procreation of a family. Enjoyment to them is stopping the family, but still getting my demonic pleasure by destroying the soul of kids. When you do that to children, the demon on you has to take a innocent soul.
100%.
That's what it's about. It's not even about their pleasure, because they're not getting pleasure in the act of what they're doing to the boys. They're getting pleasure in taking the innocency, taking that spirit. That's what a demon wants.
That's the sacrifice.
A demon needs to destroy innocence.
It's not a physical thing.
It's not physical at all. It's all spiritual.
So I want to ask with that, for reptilians,
Is that right?
for these reptilians, how do they influence women and children to make sure that they guarantee this agenda? This agenda.
How do they influence?
Yeah. Women.
When I was coming up, man, we watched TV shows, G.I. Joe, He-Man, She-Ra, Thundercats. Jen doesn't listen to Cat. Yeah, I love.
It go back to the-
You know what's crazy? Thundercats was colonizers. Think about that. Thundercats, they homeland got destroyed. They traveled to Third Earth. Mother's in there. He's living with the elements.
So that was like going more right?
Yeah. So Mother's there. He's with the elements. He would call one of the punches.
That's crazy.
And then what the lion doing on
Crazy.
do? They crash land on there,
That's right.
go to war with Mumra, destroy her Berbers, and now they
Colonize.
took over the cartoons too. Put the shit in the cartoon. They put the shit in the
Now
cartoon.
let's go even further. You said how do reptilians affect women and kids? Look at the Bible. Who allegedly told Eve to bite the apple?
The serpent,
The serpent.
which is a man, which lets you know that's a slave.
Let me go to the serpent. Let me go to the serpent. Let me go to this. And this is gonna be another critical thing, but I want everybody to be critical thinkers, right? In the garden, right? The thing that happened, right? They said that Eve talked to wisdom, correct? It was wisdom. The big loud man. This apple got wisdom, right?
Yeah, also this one that you know.
But it's wisdom, right? Wisdom is Sophia, right? Sophia is divine energy that I'm always talking about, right? So what happened in that garden was that woman told another woman what was actually going on. That woman told man, and man was then punished by God, and woman was punished by God at the same time.
These are Gnosticism beliefs.
I mean, he sees the truth,
Now,
but
if I take Sophia out,
but not beneath is
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna take Sophia out, replace it with a man. But what I am gonna show you, because the serpent was a man, like it wasn't just Adam and Eve, it was other men. But that's why women can't be in charge. That's why.
that was a good thing.
No, it's not.
It was wisdom. How was wisdom bad? How was getting the knowledge of good and evil
I
bad?
will tell you one thing.
How was that
I'll
bad?
tell you why. Because before Adam listened to that woman, we didn't have the knowledge of evil.
We need the knowledge of it.
You don't. The knowledge of evil is what came with the punishments of God. When you talk about knowledge, it's talk about information. There's always information. Right. So when they disobeyed God, got kicked out the garden, had women in travail, had to submit. That's the evil that they learned. But they weren't supposed to learn that.
But how could you disobey something you didn't know? If I didn't know something was wrong, how could I do something wrong?
Let me tell you something that was wrong.
Let me tell you something something wrong.
I've never smoked crack. I've never smoked crack. But I know it's wrong because I've seen everybody else do it.
Hold up.
So even Eve know it was wrong because they smoked when they finished.
The tree's the knowledge of good and evil. So if I can take the tree, I took the evil that exists.
I'm gonna tell you.
A lot of girls in Vegas smoke crack, so be careful.
Wait, let me get this out. Because when you talk about the tree, for sure, even the tree of the knowledge of good and evil is what you observing around you. And so Adam and Eve and their tribe, observing the other nations and how they living around them, we was not supposed to learn let me finish. We're not supposed to learn how evil it is to live like them. Homosexuality, that's a white man shit. We weren't supposed to learn how evil it is to live like them. So when Adam listened to his woman, we inherited the evil. If Adam wouldn't have listened to his woman, he said,
He said, I thought this.
Go ahead.
So listen, you'll agree with this, right? That when they bit the apple or got with the snake and then whatever happened, that was when they got the knowledge of good and evil. Before then, they didn't have the knowledge of good and evil.
What did
Like that, hold up. And that was enough.
No, they had the knowledge of good. On the time, let him speak. Finish.
Let's speak. Before then, they didn't have the knowledge of good and evil. They didn't know what good and evil was before then. So if I didn't have the knowledge of good and evil, how can I then decide? I can't have a choice. There is no choice. There's only a choice when I have knowledge of both. So that's what I want to say. And I want to say to everybody watching this, right? We have scorned the women for so long. We have said that was wrong for so long, but that was the right thing to do. Because I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. If you look up, a lot of people, he gonna keep on saying this, but I'm not a Gnostic. A lot of people want to say I'm a Gnostic. I'm not a Gnostic. Gnosticism, right, does have some information that was taken from the scrolls.
Yeah, 6-year-old. Yeah.
I agree with that, right? And in these documents, it's crazy that exactly what I'm saying is in there, right? So I'm gonna say this. We always want to talk about creation, but we always talk about now creation. It was many creations. It was so many creations, we lost count, right? The Big Bang Theory, creation, 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 creation. Every time they dig, they find new earth, right? In the water right now, with so many worlds inside worlds inside worlds inside worlds inside worlds. So what I'm saying is this: the knowledge that is right here between us three. Now I got the least. I'm saying this: I'm probably the only person that's sitting on this panel that don't deserve to be here. I never really study. I haven't read a book. I don't half the time understand what they saying until after it's over. But no, I'm serious. But I have to say this. Right here, this is enough information to save a nation. You agree? For everybody watching this, I'm gonna say take it and say it yourself. And I got that from no good you.
You know, it's interesting what you brought up. This is our spiritual truths. No matter where they come from, no matter how we obtain that knowledge, it's something that...
Why don't you we know what might come from? We call me stupid.
I'm just saying, you just said
But
you don't read and you didn't study.
No matter where it comes from. Why you gonna point out me?
I didn't point.
Why you gonna highlight that? Everybody know I don't read. Listen, everybody know I don't read. Everybody knows I don't read. It hurt my eyes.
The words in your eyes?
The little tiny word. Listen, I'll think this. The worst thing they ever did was teach a kid to read.
Oh, Lord. So, you're still...
Before they taught the kid to read, motherfucker was reading before the guy heard that teach motherfucker to read. Motherfucker was surviving. Wasn't motherfucker reading.
Exactly.
Because motherfucker living on frequency energy. Nigga, I walk in the room, I just understand. Nigga, I know what the fuck to do. Nigga, reading is the act of being fucking control. But listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm saying to everybody watching, I'm not saying throw away the books. Because listen, we in Rome, do what the Romans do. But I'm saying this. First learn how to read, then learn how to live without reading. Read people. Don't read words. That's all I'm saying.
So this is how you're able to know the difference whenever there's a story that's a co-op or something that's being told to you that's a lie, because you already know it.
You know the difference. Right? Listen, the after you know the difference, you find out in that moment. You never even choose and try to know the difference. Listen, I'm saying this. I never say a nigga real nigga, nigga fake nigga. I'm gonna say he either when that moment comes. Right? Listen, because the moment I say you a real nigga, you gonna do some fake shit, I gotta take that fact. I'm never gonna say that. Listen, I'll tell you right now, I don't know what the fuck I am. You find out what the fuck I am and measure it up, once I'm dead. While I'm still here, anything is possible. Right? So you can't determine what I am or what I'm gonna do based on this moment. Because the next moment I could be back smoking crack.
That dude's so correct.
You can't take that away from her. At the end of the truth.
That's a true story. But what do you do when you have secret societies that are putting an influence on you? How do you know the difference?
Nigga, I'm part of secret society. I'm Mason. I'm Illuminati. I'm part. Listen, I'm part.
You don't need a secret.
Listen, I'm part of the secret society because I understand that Illuminati mean a lot, and I understand that everything is wrong, frequency and vibrations and shit like that. But listen, I'm gonna say this:
It can be a secret society if we know it.
I have not became a master of anything.
I know a lot of crackheads would do anything though. Fix a car, fix your porch,
For sheep.
for the load. I seen a crackhead climb a gutter
So you
before.
want to do that right now?
I believe you could.
You'll take me back to that. Listen, I'm saying one thing.
I've seen a crackhead take a TV off the second floor through the window.
I'm not a crackhead. I'm not a crackhead.
Have you indulged in crack?
I have smoked it, and it was good. Listen, crack was good. Listen, crack used to be real good. Everybody smoked crack. Crack became bad when they put the baking soda in it.
Yo, they could either work.
It was cocaine before.
When they put that baking soda in it, that's what it was. Before then, it was good.
Hey, y'all ain't got to think. Listen,
Before that, real shit. That's the realest shit.
Right.
Say away. You have these secret societies. For your vacant soul, it was cocaine, sure.